What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. Today we're going to talk about the best thing you can possibly do right now for preparation for the next season. And by saying that, I'm talking about expertise. So if you've actually managed to level your expertise all the way up to the max, you'll know by now that currently the best one you can get is level 21. But in the next season, we're going to be able to push that all the way over to about 22 and just past half, just around here. Now, we all know that this takes an absolute bucket loads of materials to upgrade. So this is going to be useful for anyone that is not maxed yet or is maxed and wants to prep for the next patch. Just before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up and hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Even better, come on over to Twitch and hit follow. I could be streaming live right now. And if you need any help with the Division at all, you'll find the link to my community Discord down below. And now, with all that said, let's get started. So recently, a few patches ago, the Division guys upgraded our material storage so that we can hold much more material. As you can see here, I am slightly over cap on some of my materials. And there's a way you can do this, and I'm going to show you how. But just to take note very quickly, you can see here in my scavenging that on some of these I'm actually over. Or I have quite a lot of them, very valuable points here, the SHD calibration and the field recon, especially for optimization, or if you're looking to boost your expertise as well, printer filament, and then these as well when you upgrade the levels of the actual items as well. The only thing this isn't going to help you with is exotic components, but if you want to farm them really easily in the DZ, please do check out my previous videos. So let's get down to business and show you what it is that you need to do. So you're going to need to use one of your other character slots. And when you get to one of your other character slots and you say create new character, you're going to want to create a boosted character that is only going to run Warlords of New York. You can do this pretty successfully with a few of you within a couple of hours, as long as you rotate who is the max level person. 2 people creating a new character and 1 max level person. A couple of hours, you can be through the entire storyline of Warlords of New York, just doing the very basics you need to complete it. Because that's what you need to do. You need to complete Warlords of New York. Once you complete Warlords of New York, that brand new character then gets access to its very own SHD watch. Now we know SHD level is shared, and all of the scavenging materials are completely available for you to spend as well. Obviously, as well as all the static ones that you have to spend in the offensive category or the defensive category. But these are the ones that we're interested in, these scavenging ones. Now you'll notice here at the moment, I haven't bought the shared blueprint from Anaya to share all of my materials across all of my characters, which enables me to do things like this and just very quickly max out using all of my SHDs. Now you're going to say, Tickle, we know about this. We've known about this for a long time. But I think that the thing that we don't necessarily know about is if you do this in the right way, you can actually overcap all of your materials. Now don't blame me if you overcap your materials, we roll into the next patch and they patched it and all of a sudden you're back to cap. I would be very careful with this. I wouldn't do it to such an extreme extent that you're so far overcapped that they'll end up removing them. But what I'll do is I'll show you what I can do off one character with, at the moment, 4,404 SHDs. I know I can fill this entire character to max across all these materials and have about 500 SHD left. So what I'll do is I'll claim all of my SHDs on this character and I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back, and as you can see, I've got 498 scavenging left, but I am absolutely max. We can't do credits because credits are the only thing that do not carry over between your characters. But obviously at the moment now I have got 400 left to spend. But if I go to the crafting menu, as you can see, I've got nothing here. So we can do a couple of things right now. So let's head over to Washington DC. And we'll go to the White House. And we don't want to buy shared materials yet, because the minute we buy shared materials, it'll combine all of our materials together. However, what we can do is buy account shared blueprints and leave the shared materials. And if we go into here, I now have the option to craft all of these things. Unfortunately, you are going to have to put some of your SHDs into credits, but if you want to overcap, this is going to be the best way to do it. Otherwise, you can just buy shared materials now and combine everything together and spend the SHDs separately. You have a couple of different ways that you want to do it. I know for a fact that I need more of these materials, the things like the backpack weave, chest weave and things like that, but I also need 200 each of these as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some money into this account, buy 200 each of these using the rest of my SHDs, refilling my materials, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I finished creating 200 each of the tactical assessments, and I used the rest of the 500 scavenging points to fill up my materials again. I didn't get them to max, but I got them all to at least over halfway, most of them to 3/4. We're quickly going to bash out anything we've got on this character, because these are all materials as well at the end of the day. Make sure you absolutely have everything ready to smash out. We don't want any of this, because essentially what we're going to do, we're going to kill this character after we've done this, and we're going to run New York again just to build up more materials for the expertise grind. If you've not maxed expertise yet, I do highly recommend you to use only printer filament. That will give you the most bang for your buck in getting all the way up to level 21, soon to be level 22. As you can see there now, we'll get rid of all this too. We're not interested in any of this. All just good materials. And that's why you saw some of the strange things like the chest materials or like the weapon materials over cap, because these will push that over cap as well, even though you can craft them, I suppose, but we might as well get them from farming because that makes them easier. Alright, so we're going to trash all of that now, so this character has got nothing good. Really good. And there we go. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go to here and we'll buy the shared materials. We are going to log out. Back into our main character. Really what you want to remember is when it comes to using SHDs on your main character, you really want to use that for money only and use other characters for everything else. So as you can see here now, I've got 113 still, but everything now is over cap. I've got 3,000 of these, 3,000 of these. Everything is over cap. And that's me ready to go for when the new gear comes out in the next patch. I can make it proficient without having to do anything, get my expertise level on my gun and get leveled up. I was talking about the tactical assessments before that I was crafting on that character. I can go all the way down here, and as you can see now, I've got 1,005, 1,005. Oh, I'm short on some hyena ones, I didn't know, so I need to craft some of them next time. Outcast, 1,005. Rikers again, I'm short on some of them. True Sons, I'm short on some of them as well. So I can pick them up next time, get over 1,000. And then I've just got everything then for optimization, for new gear, and resources out the wazoo. Obviously, you could craft anything you want and do it that way around and you know, go over cap with them. If you wanted to do it with the assault rifle alloys, you could do that as well. So anything in here in this menu is up for grabs for going absolutely over cap. That is going to be it for this video. I am now going to delete that other character and then set it up ready for a brand new New York run. And that's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more hints, tips, or anything to do with The Division. Be sure to call back and keep a check on my YouTube channel if you want any help whatsoever with The Division. Like I said previously, come on over to Twitch and hit follow. I could be streaming live right now. Thank you for watching, agents, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.